Curran 11 from that over. It's 3 for 75.
Game has begun.
दो विला, प्यार विला, पैसा विला. उसको निकाल दो. Either he's gonna say it or I'm gonna say it. Correct.
What you gonna do?
I don't want the ball, please. I beg you.
When I tell you to stop, you stop.
Instax Fujifilm presents MTV Splitsvilla 16, Pyar Ya Paisa. Starts January 9th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. on Geo Hotstar and MTV.
They handled their bowling lineup very well so far, haven't they? Mo Sonriquez and the Brains trusted Sydney.
Yeah, they've fought back well, Murray. Tommy Rogers and Sammy Harper off to a good start.
She's climbed into that. That's beautifully put.
Tommy Rogers and Sammy Harper off to a good start.
She's climbed into that. That's beautifully put away by McDonald.
Yeah, beautifully struck. Blake McDonald's just starting to get going here. Saw a lovely shot over backward point in the previous over. He has absolutely smoked that pretty flat to the deep mid-wicket boundary. Sean Abbott just a yard or two too short and Blake McDonald straight onto it.
The use of the crease then was he got so deep in his crease. Starting to flow now.
I think there's been a really conscious change from the Melbourne Stars compared to what they did against the Renegades the other night. They found themselves in a similar situation, probably a few more wickets down than they would have liked at an earlier stage of the game, but I think Blake McDonald and Marcus Stoinis have gone, we're going to play pretty high percentage cricket for a little bit and just make sure we can back end that innings, leave your power hitters of Maxwell, Cartwright for that back end.
Runs are coming, hasn't been a top ball for 12 deliveries, make it 13 now.
They maybe got away with it the other night with Tom Curran going berserk at the very end, but leaving yourself 6 down with 5-6 overs to go is not a situation you want to find yourself in regularly. And with Tom Curran unfortunately out injured tonight, I think there has been a conscious change. And as you said, Murray, it doesn't mean you don't score. They're still tracking at 8s and 9s off the last few overs at least. So really smart batting, I think, here from the Melbourne Stars to try and set up that back end and really be able to explode going into that surge.
It's a bit of a numbers game too. Sometimes sport, and Maxwell hasn't had a great tournament so far. He's due. He's sitting back waiting to come, looking for a way to accelerate this innings. It's nice to have the numbers in your favour that maybe Clint Maxwell's about to deliver.
Yeah, I'm sure that quite possibly could have been a discussion at the halfway mark, because we're not going as bad as it looks. 6 and over isn't ideal. The 3 wickets isn't ideal, but these guys have invested 12 and 15 balls each. Partnership is key here for the likes of Cartwright and Maxwell to come in. These two to capitalise on the surge. That gets them up to that big total. And just to pick up that point even more, and what Will was saying, that the batters that have done well this tournament, the likes of Sam Harper, the David Warners, the guys in the leading run scorers of the tournament, they've actually invested a lot of time in the middle and capitalised towards the middle and back end. They've dominated the surge. Having set batters in during the surge, during the back end of an innings, puts the bowling sides under pressure. So that's what the Melbourne Stars will be looking from this partnership, McDonald and Stoinis, knowing that the Sixers have in the back of their mind, and overdue Maxwell in next as well.
Oh, he's absolutely hammered that. You can't strike a cricket ball better than that. What a shot.
Serious batting from Blake McDonald. Sean Abbott misses short again. Blake McDonald puts him into the stands. That's the end of the 12th. Stars 3 for 89.
Red Gold Army rises against the reigning champions.
Ready to roar.
2 ultimate rivals collide for supremacy as the season opens in a surge of emotions. Tata WPL MI versus RCB, 9th January, 6:30 p.m.
This broadcast is co-presented by Birla Opus Paints in association with Vimal Ilaichi.
many better hit as cleanly as that.
It was clean, it was crisp, and it was straight out of the middle of the bat from Blake McDonald. He loved it and knew it straight away. What a shot that was. And started the over with a boundary, closes it with a bigger boundary, and the Melbourne Stars just gathering momentum after that timeout.
7 from his first 10. He's 27 from 16 now, striking at about 170. He has exploded.
Yep.
No surprise here to see the captain go back to spin after a couple of expensive overs as well. Spin's been the winner today. Ben Menenti, 3 overs, 1 for 15. Joel Davies, 2.1 overs, 2 for 10.
So, Will, when you've got somebody like Stoinis is a magnificent player, we know that, but McDonald's the hot hand right now. Would it be within Stoinis' mindset, like, just get this bloke on strike while he's rolling?
Pass, mate.
I think he'd be thinking about it, but I don't think Blake McDonald's doing anything too outrageous. Like, he's just playing the ball on his merits, and naturally that's led him to be 28 off 17 balls, which shows that in cricket, if you just watch the ball and react and let your instincts take over, it can often be the best solution to a lot of problems that we seem to create as batters. Just looking at this situation, you've done a fair bit of captaincy in the Big Bash. What are you thinking surge-wise with Maxwell, Cartwright in the shed? But these guys, as you mentioned, have invested a lot of balls into their innings.
How is that? Yeah, it's an interesting question. It's purely down to those two. I think certainly when there's 2 batters out in the middle and they're thinking about it, take it. Don't think about anything else. Don't bat for it. Take it immediately. But something I like, particularly batting first, it's a lot easier to take it batting second. You know the run rate and what's required of you. But batting first, you don't really know what's going on. They have the best read out of it. Something that I like is when there's a good over, or if you're vibing and they've just had a really good over against Sean Abbott, they can take it straight away and sort of look to gather momentum, have 3 good overs in a row of that 10, 15 plus and get up to that big score and make stuff easy through the back end.
Just another good over from Joel Davies. He's through 3 now. 2 for 13 and 3 for 93.
Superman, I'll destroy you. And of course,
Who raised you as a child?
no matter what you do to me, Luther, your plans won't work. They chose him. Let them die.
Good luck with that.
Luck, luck.
Will, the bloke sitting between us probably doesn't like the look of that at this stage, but it does underline how important tonight's game is.
Yeah, it's a huge game, Murray, and I think both teams have come from almost opposing positions a little bit. The Stars got off to an absolute heater at the start of the tournament. Well done from Josh Philippi there. As I was saying, the Stars got off to a bit of a heater, 4 wins on the trot, thinking things are going pretty well. A couple of losses, just a bit of a reality check. Sydney Sixers, bit of a slower start, but have really come into the tournament. Obviously get Sam Curran in tonight. And then when you've got Smith, Stark, Todd Murphy in the sheds ready to be injected into your lineup, it's a pretty good place to be in. I think as well a big one for the Melbourne Stars. They won the first 4 games chasing, and obviously it's been a theme of the